Nice to come into a time when we've had 3 intense practices in a row, and this was the right practice. There was no bouncing, no jumping, no under, heavyweight stress like you've seen us in the last couple of days with the sandbag and stuff. This was body weight, flow, play. Get what you need from the movement. I asked Regan, and she enjoyed the practice. Typical Clint Eastwood style. It was good for a stretch and good for flushing out the system, right? So that's her report. Missy, what's yours?
It was also good for creativity, good for flexibility, good for changing angles, directions, rolling on your back. And I enjoy that move of rolling on my back and bringing my feet to the ground behind me. And then there were a lot of opportunities to roll around and just explore the range of movements that creatively revealed themselves to me as I went along.
Nice.
And I enjoyed it because, of course, it really calls forth much of the evolution that took place in my body awareness as I dedicated myself to yoga for many years. And now I have to say that this particular practice, there are certain things that I so appreciate about it. I really love the variety. I love the fact that we will jump, that will explode, that will hold steady and be strong, that will stretch and be flexible. I really enjoy all of these different aspects of understanding the moves of the body. I had the great privilege of really learning about how energy flows within us to move the body from the inside out. And now adding those kind of moves that I never really experienced before to this degree allows me to move into them from the inside out because I have that knowledge. And now also from the outside in, I'm being guided to understand my body in different ways, to be explosive, to be slow and steady, to be moving and changing heights consistently, finding strength, so many different ways. So today I took advantage. There was a lot of energy today on the floor. We didn't do much on our feet today. And all of that rolling really gives you an opportunity to put yourself in weird positions. But those weird positions are actually coming from a place of feel good, because this was our feel good practice. So everything from arching the back to rounding. I did some balancing in my, forget the word for it in the yoga where it's a 2-hand balance and your knees are resting on your elbows.
Oh, that's in the froggy, yeah. Froggy in our animal movements.
So I really enjoyed that, and for me, I always enjoy when I don't have to really push intensely in a practice. Although, of course, I do enjoy that too. If I never pushed intensely and I always kind of went at my own sort of free-flowing, stressed space, then I would not prepare my body, because we have to be prepared for those kind of stressful moments where we need to exert extra strength or we need to find our balance. Many different possibilities in life. We need to lift something heavier, we need to twist, we need to reach. So I feel that this practice incorporated all of that in a really natural way, and I let my body flow. Occasionally I used my mind to add something that perhaps wasn't naturally finding its expression. So all in all, as Michael and I both experienced, that 50 seconds just evaporated so quickly.
Wow, it did.
Yeah. So it was a really creative opportunity to explore the range of movement that your body could discover when you're connected to the ground beneath you with 4s, with 2s, with 3s, with rolls, all of those.
Yeah, that's what I noticed too, was in this practice that 50 seconds was almost not enough time for me to really explore the movement that I was trying to develop, right? And it's a good thing I had 4 rounds with it, because I did find myself finding sort of a natural rhythm with it by the 4th round and sort of making it my own. Up until that time, I was trying to find my rhythm, trying to find my role, my place, whatever felt good so it was more athletic for me. And it did take that 4th round. And that 50 seconds came and went so fast. I was, actually though, it was kind of deceiving because I did get a pretty good sweat on, you know?
Really?
Despite the fact that we weren't full of cardio and stuff, today is one of the few practices you'll see that we don't have some cardio in it. So it was really a welcome practice in so many ways. It was body weight only. So you don't even, all you need is a space, 10 by 10, and you could do this practice. And it's part of the IMoove for sure, right? Like Missy said, we challenge so many different systems and target so many different ways of moving and being. And this is also part of it. Not everything is high intensity. Not everything is long over, endurance. Sometimes it's just supple movement in tight places. And the body has to stay full range of motion supple, right? And we have to have some playtime. Our brains also like to come in here today and have a little change of pace. And then tomorrow it's a different thing again, right? So that's the beauty of the IMoove, in my opinion, is the idea that we're not a master of any one thing, but we're getting pretty good at a lot of things. And that makes us pretty capable human beings, right? It makes us really connect to ourself, because we can count on ourself no matter what's kind of thrown at us. In our world, we have some way of pushback. You know what I mean? We have some inner strength that we've built, that we've earned. So I really enjoyed the practice for its changeup. In baseball, they say a pitcher has all these really fastballs and curveballs and knuckleballs, but then there's the changeup that just apparently screws the batter up. I never played baseball, but this is what I've heard, right? Is that a changeup comes in at a different speed. It's a different sort of energy, and sometimes the batter's anticipating something, but that's a complete changeup. So today was a nice changeup for us, right? And that's what I have to say about today's practice. Really worthwhile for me to loosen and limber in all kinds of positions that I could just sort of naturally flow with. So, honey, what kind of kind words do you have to wrap us up with before we head across on the ferry?
Well, you were speaking of mastery, and I was thinking about mastery. And ultimately, the master is the self. It's self-mastery. And every time we show up and bring our game, we are adding to our points of self-mastery. At this particular point, to commit is self-mastery. To commit to coming here each day that we are here to bring our game, that is also like to do your best with whatever it is that you are undertaking. That's also self-mastery. This is up to us. It's only our own self-witness that understands the extent of our commitment to our best. So when we are committed to our best with not only intention and action and follow through, and then the gratitude for having received that kind of bounty, of that flow of grace that allows you to know how to be the master of the energies with which you've been endowed. So when the self within you is master, that is supreme master. Then you have reached. And then whatever you do now is your choice as an experience that you want to have. Whether you're a master at it or not, you're already the self-master. You know what it is that you want to add to your life. You know what it is that you don't need to indulge in your life. and you have reached that place of inner fulfillment where you like who you are and living in your body and mind. May we all like who we are and live joyously in this body and mind. Swaha.
So IMoove, inviting you and encouraging you into a wellness lifestyle. And if you're already there, well, let's just go down that road together and make sure that enough of that great energy gets passed into, we'll call it the brotherhood, sisterhood of man. And hopefully that positive energy helps to build a momentum where people start to pay attention to their own wellness, which is a basic fundamental
gift.
Need.
Gift. Wow.
You
It
know?
is just a wonderful thing to get to that. Absolutely.
And so that's where we're at. This is the year 2023 where we take back our wellness. We take back control of our health and well-being. Emotional, mental, physical, spiritual. This is our year to do this, okay? This is a great year of freedom. And I can't think of a more way to be free than free from the medical system. Free to be strong in your own body and mind and spirit, right? What a great gift. And we have the ability to work with that and attain it and sustain it, grow it, you name it.
Another one in the books.